said, oh, it all comes down to love. Oh, help me say, oh,
it all comes down to love.
First verse says talking heads talking to us on the television. Silver screen preachers, politicians say they got the answers. First they want to squeeze us, send a little money, what a tax on Jesus. Fix it with the prayer, fix it with the dollar. Anybody out there ever want to holler? Oh, it all comes down to love. Yes, it does. I said, oh, it all comes down to love. Second verse. Self-help guru got a bestseller. Talk show host got a drag queen bank teller. 1-900 look into the crystal. The NRA says you better buy a pistol. Made a little pill, but it might cause cancer. Just a cheap thrill when looking for the answer. Now tell them the answer. It all comes down to love. Yes, it does. Say it again, say it again, say oh. It all comes down to love. Third verse says, suits on Wall Street, they make another million. Dinner on the back streets, talking to your children. They cry for help, nobody listens. You lay awake at night wondering what's missing. Who can put an end to all the confusion? Open up your heart to the only solution. It all comes down to love. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It all comes down to love. Yeah, it does. Last verse. I said, sing it up in Joburg, tell it in Soweto. Sing it in the gold mine and in the ghetto, the blood effect of Peterson. Cry for apartheid. Tell it in Washington, the dream will not die. Bishop Desmond Tutu, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, they only want to tell you. They only want to tell you. It all comes down to love. Yes, it does. Don't ever forget it. Said it all comes down to love. Now sing along with us. I said it all comes down to love, man. You sing.
It all comes down to love, man.
Hey, I said it all comes down to love, man. You sing.
It all comes down to love, man.
Me loving you.
Me loving you.
You loving me.
You loving me.
God loving us.
God loving us.
Us loving He.
Us loving you.
Hey, I said it all comes down to love, man. You sing.
It all comes down to love, man.
Yes, it does, and it all comes down to love, man. You sing.
It all comes down to love.